and B.Lyndon.
Okay, so we got B.Lyndon at the top, and then here, right next to him, is his teammate. So no cross position right now. We got Banana and B.Lyndon on the right, and Bonyth and Sziky on the left. So
Yeah,
here's Sziky at
so
6 o'clock, and Bonyth right next. So, if two Zergs spawn next to each other, sometimes you can get like what if you want a Muta duel with Micro, basically. Not as likely to happen here. And I actually think that favors the more experienced 2v2 team in Banana and Lyndon, because Sziky can just take his 1v1, S tier ZVZ Micro and just apply it here otherwise, right? But in these positions, it's more about fundamentals and tactics for 2v2.
absolutely. Yeah, you would not want to face off against Sziky in a 3v3, like 3 muta versus 3 muta battle. He will just win, So I kind of tend to agree with you here. I think this is probably a better position to start in for the 2v2 team, Banana, TQ, and Lyndon.
So 9 pool, or like an early gas, so 1 hatch build from Sziky, pretty standard in this matchup. And probably, what do we have for? Yeah, just 2 gate for Bonyth, and another 1 hatch build so far for B.Lyndon and Banana. Mirror builds so far, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like mirror builds. We'll see if there's any differentiation between maybe layer first versus speed first from one Zerg to the other. Looks like Sziky with the slightly faster gas here. That Banana and Bonyth probes starting to come into play, doing a little bit of harass on each of the mineral lines of both Zergs. But Sziky, obviously, no spring chicken. He's been around, he's expected this, and he's handling it quite well so far. Look at that Bonyth probe just skating in and out. Hasn't even been touched.
Oh, it might actually kill a drone here.
I think he might.
Yeah, this is actually genuinely concerning. But
oh
yeah,
get out of here, says Bonyth. Oh man.
That was, by the way, only possible because Banana went for a little bit of a more economic build. You can see he's got
only 4 links.
Yeah, only 4 links, like later gas, right, and stuff. And so he didn't have the links in time, and he just lost a drone for it. Anyway, 3 gate coming out right now. Apparently.
Yeah. Yep. 3 gate coming out here from Banana. So it should be very heavy zealot pressure, obviously. Very quick layer out of Lyndon and no layer from Sziky. So it looks like this is this 9 pull speed variation. Creep colony going down the main, and suddenly things are looking a little iffy here for
Sziky,
Lyndon.
even with the second hatch, like, this is pure speeding. Zealots being sent out for Lyndon and Banana. They sense what's happening, I guess. If he doesn't respond, then they're just gonna lose their Zerg. Oh, Sziky links getting in.
Sziky lings, yeah, definitely not something you want to have happen. 4 speedlings in the main here of Banana, looking to try to get into that mineral line at some point. 2 zealots in the fray here, but we do have a sunken down in the main. Looks like a second one building as well. So good job by Banana not getting greedy here.
So Sziky went for that pylon, but didn't actually get it. So actually no damage so far from the run by.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't try to target down a probe or something. But still, they are alive. It's going to occupy Banana's mind, just trying to defend. And as we mentioned, there's no question on Sziky or Bonyth's mechanics here. They're going to macro perfectly. So this is, I think, ideal scenario so far here for Sziky and Bonyth.
Yeah, Sziky was even multitasking 2 groups of links in either opponent's base at the same time and going for another probe and getting it. Now, they have delayed the tech of the opponent a lot, which was the advantage they were going for, right? Like, the Spire was actually delayed by a very long time. And we have a counterattack now. Bonyth trying to take up maybe a little greedily. Is he going to get punished by this 3 gate right here?
Yeah, that's a lot of zealots. It is a good wall. Zealots slowly moving back
but
here.
Sziky is coming to the rescue, so I think with some Dragoon Micro and the links coming in, it should be fine, right?
Yeah. These are also going to be Bonyth probes. He's got amazing probe control here. will probably do nothing but stack up these zealots, and yeah, buys just enough time for Sziky's lings to jump in, and this was eaten. This was just straight up eaten by Bonyth and Sziky.
Yeah, and since Sziky didn't tech for so long because he went mass speeding, they actually have Bonyth going for the anti-mutalisk, so he's going Corsairs right now. In order to, you know, not die to mutalisk, right? And
Yeah,
Sziky, meanwhile, of course, is going to spore up, apparently.
Drone Spore, I like it, right? Lyndon's eco is just smashed between the 4 Sunkens he's had to build, all the lings. You know, he's got a Spire. It will be up here in a second, but he's not building any more than, you know, 2-3 Muta to kind of start. And yeah, Bonyth confirms the Spire, looks like, with that early Corsair, backs out.
It's honestly a fine position for Bonyth and Sziky. The one thing I'm worried about is Sziky is a little vulnerable, so we might actually see cannons at Sziky's ramp. That's a common thing to do in 2v2. Oh no, actually he's got a creep there, and he's making sunken, so I guess he's going to be fine. But like a Dragoon there wouldn't be too bad, right?
Right.
You have your own ramp and you hold your allies' ramp. But yeah, Sziky is making a lot of drones. He's trying to catch up. He's actually ahead in drones by 24 to 19.
Yeah, 5 drone lead. That's huge in 2v2. You know, that being said, the tech is definitely behind. You know, we don't see a lair yet here for Sziky. We don't even see him mining gas. So really focusing on just getting that Dragoon count up. Wow, good Dragoon control, good jukes, as expected from Bonyth. You can't make those mistakes against him, man. He's not going to give you anything for free.
Yeah, that was really good. That could have been a disaster. They're just going to check, like the vibe check, like, have you made Sunkens? And the answer is yes.
The vibe check. I love it. Yeah, it's too accurate, though. So they will push up here.
They're trying to go for it, though. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Bonyth, you know, the vibe check went on. He thinks it's a little weak. I mean, actually, these are a lot of lings showing up here.
The reason this is good, actually, is that speedlings are... Damn, that's a lot of speedlings. From a high economy Zerg. Yeah, okay, this is actually great.
Even if he just targets down drones here, this is a big problem.
So, of course, like, the Protoss ally is coming, but they're just too slow. It just takes so long, and they got a lot of drones. Look, he's on 5 drones right now.
Oh,
damn, that's
man.
crazy.
Against the 20, like, whatever, of Sziky, or I guess it's 11 drones. Still.
Okay,
yeah,
that was such a difficult position. It looked like the blue Protoss, Banana and Lyndon, they were sending the Protoss units to help. Then they turned around, thinking it was safe, and then Sziky came in. But, like, think about it, like, if you go show up, then Sziky counterattacks the Protoss. And if you don't show up, he just goes to the Zerg. Does have a cannon on the ramp, so I don't know, like, maybe he should have sent all the Protoss units. Damn, that was close.
Yeah, Bonyth just making his Corsairs look legendary.
Yeah, you needed to have like a zealot, 3 zealots on the ramp and a cannon, and then maybe send everything else to 12, and then they could have been alive. Still, for now, I think.
Yeah, it really is starting to feel like Bonyth and Sziky are just running away with this one. These lings are... actually, I mean, he hasn't killed a Dragoon yet, so not the best of trades, but...
I think they're winning though because they just killed so many drones, dude. Like, they basically... Well, okay, I mean, he's recovering, I suppose, but like, the moment Sziky gets Mutalisks, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
And he's not actually getting Mutalisks, okay, so...
yeah, there's not much eco. Okay. I wonder if he's going +1 melee with that Evo, right? I mean, that's another option that I see executed sometimes. This is a good amount of Protoss coming to Sziky's base here.
That it is, and he didn't make a lot of... Well, okay, he's got some Sunkens. Quite far in the back, though.
Yeah, this hatchery's dead for sure. 1000% it's dead. Oh, yeah. Link counter, though, from Sziky once again.
Oh, Sziky links again in the main, dude.
Making it messy. Love it. Oh, he sees the Citadel as well. Big scout.
Yeah, this is a really... I don't know, dude. They might kill Sziky. This game's a lot closer than I thought.
Yeah, I think Bonyth even just going for the counter, he's completely decided, you know what, Sziky, you're on your own, man. Figure it out. I'm gonna go kill this Protoss.
Like, if you're not there in time, then you might as like, it's too late, you know, you have to be there before, so it's better to just counterattack and kill something instead of trying to save your ally, because you basically can't.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good call here. Sziky is the sacrificial lamb. He's gonna die valiantly. but Bonyth should be able to carry this game away.
Yeah, can he kill the enemy Protoss? Looks like
Yes.
with the links coming in. Are there links coming from Sziky? No, it's just more
no,
Dragoons.
no,
Okay.
Zyky's dead, yeah. I don't think Sziky has much of anything. Few drones, couple wings left.
Oh, dude, I don't think he can even do it. I think Lyndon and Banana are actually taking game one because he's just
You
not
really
doing
think
it
so?
fast. Yeah, but look, he's sending most of his units back, right? And he just didn't get the Nexus, so he's gonna survive. And then Zyky's basically dead.
Yeah, well, I think Zyky's dead for sure. I just think Bonyth wins this. I think Bonyth is too big. Bonyth hasn't been touched this whole game. That's pretty ideal.
Yeah, okay, and he did kill a lot of probes. Fair enough. That's fair enough.
I mean, the only argument against that is he's like majority Corsair at this
It's
point.
kind of
but there's
2v1 is the issue, but
Yeah, he is.
He's like the blue Zerg. Like they basically he's so controlled by all these Corsairs, so it's basically 1v1, right? And Bonyth is the stronger Protoss now economically, so yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no question. I think they did it. Zyky just being a menace with those last few units here, trying to grab a couple Dragoons. I mean, he's definitely dead, but he fought really well.
Yeah, he did. Dude, those Sziky links, those counterattacks.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
it's
definitely
essentially-
set him up for some big damage here. Oh, no way! Oh, Bonyth coming in to help out. Gonna pick off the last few Dragoons
Preventing
here.
the elimination so his ally gets the ladder points.
Yep.
That's a bro right there.
But he needs those ladder points, man. Maybe he wants the Overlord scouting too, you know? That's probably it.
Oh, dude, look at these DTs. That's it. Yeah. Dude, I gotta say, the
Bonyth.
constant Overlord killing, it just kept Zerg out of the game. Like, I assumed it was gonna be 2v1, but, like, actually no, because he never managed to get Dragoons there for anti-air, right? And so
Yeah.
Zerg just never came back.
Man, what a crazy game one that was. Bonyth Zyky taking game one, but I mean, it was so close right up until the end, man. Yeah, that was kind of a shocker to see them lead the first series, I'd say. But at the same time, I'm not super shocked about it, man. They're such
Yeah,
good
me
players.
For sure.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, I wonder how you would adjust if I'm, you know, Banana and Lyndon. What exactly went wrong there? Did you need faster muta? Like I don't know. I'm not sure.
It
what
was
the
honestly
adjustment
like
would be.
mid-game tactics. Like, where do you go and when? Interestingly enough, Sziky and Bonyth, I think, played better in that regard.
Yeah,
You know?
I think the counters timings got him a lot. Like Zyky sneaking in, 4, 6, 10 lings a few times, picked off a few too many probes, and it's just kind of hard to maybe recover from there. But yeah, we are
But let's
ready
see
to go.
Let's see
Go
what
for
to
it.
do for the next game, if they have any adjustments.
Let's check it out.
Okay.
And top right, as the Protoss, it is BSL Bonyth. And
And his
as
teammate Sziky at the bottom right, so left versus right on Fighting Spirit.
makes things comfortable. Bottom left here, we got Lyndon. Lyndon as Protoss. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And Banana as the Zerg at the top left.
They swapped, right? Like Lyndon was Zerg last
Yeah.
time, right? Yeah. Okay.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. I wonder why.
I mean, it seems like they're both very comfortable with each of those races then.
Yeah, 2v2 players, I mean, this is why random is so popular. They can play more than one race for some reason. I don't really know why, but like apparently you can do that. In 2v2, it's not as difficult or something.
Okay. So yeah, looks like each of the Zergs will be getting their first Overlord Scouts off against a Protoss, so pretty even mirror here. The biggest difference we see is Lyndon with a very early Probe Scout here at the bottom right side of the map.
Yeah, he's been doing that a lot, I guess. We've been seeing a lot of early probe scouting. Maybe he's like trying to adjust to see. Well, I mean, you're gonna have to expect a 2 git, right? I suppose it's either going to be 2-gate or like gate forge and like cannoning up your ally and trying to take advantage. I guess those are like your major options. Maybe he wants to know which one of those it's going to be. But yeah, 2-gate from Bonyth so far.
Ooh, it's the gas steal once again.
That's why. Yeah, to get the mutant to take advantage.
Yeah, we didn't really see this pay off in the first series, actually, oddly enough, but
Yeah.
I still like it. You just, if you're gonna gas steal, I guess you have to expect a big early game counter, right? You're forcing a lot of Zerglings out of this Zerg by doing this.
Yeah, and last game they weren't really taking anyway, so you know, they went Corsair Massling.
Yep.
Fortunate that he got the Zerg though, because I mean, if you come into the Prognos base, it's like, yeah, I'm going 2-gate, what's up, bro? But
ooh, looks like once again going to be that early lair here out of Banana.
So they're going to have, of course, the Mutalisk advantage, but last game they also had that. But it didn't really matter, so... we'll see if they adjust, like maybe if you cannon up yourself, you can send your units to your ally preemptively, so he doesn't die 2v1. Because you want him to not have to make too many Sunkens, you want him to be able to get those Mutalisks out. That's what you're going for, that's your strategy, right? And you can only really ensure that if you provide some protection, which is either going to be cannons or just units.
We're seeing Bonyth Zealot walking right by 2 Lings. That is not what you want to do against Bonyth, man. You gotta really pay attention to this early Zealot probe control. And look at that. Bonyth already getting some pretty big shots off on these Lings, forcing these Lings to back off. Going to scout an extremely early Sunken Colony inside the main here. I'm so surprised by the timing of that Sunken Colony, especially opening 6 Lings early. Huh.
So yeah, Bonyth continuing to attack here with Zealots. And, I mean, sorry, actually, B.Lyndon showing up as reinforcements basically to kill everything. Sziky sending Blinks in.
Yeah, good pressure here out of Bonyth Sziky so far, but that is
but
a
you know
very
what? A
fast
drone came out. He's making a drone, so he's not scared of this. Only 1 second so far, making more drones. Spire started, so they're not really slowing down the Spire all that much.
Yeah, it's a very well-placed Sunken, very well-placed Spire. You know, everything's kind of walled off extremely well. I don't think there's too much more pressure that can be done out of Sziky Bonyth until they send some more reinforcements. We've seen once again that Ling speed out of Sziky. Feels a little delayed, but I guess that's pretty standard with the 12 pool hatchet ramp style.
3 hatchling right now. So we're probably going to see Bonyth go Corsairs again, and basically a similar situation to last game, where they're just not going to have Mutalisks. Okay, no, we have a Citadel. Interesting.
It is Bonyth opening Stargate, though.
Yeah, Bonyth, sorry.
Yeah.
What I mean is, like, often you will go Reaver when you have the air advantage, right? But he's actually going for Citadel, which is interesting. Because, I mean, if you get a Reaver down in the main base of Sziky at the bottom right, you just take him out, right? He only has Lens.
Right, very true.
It's a common way to capitalize on having the air advantage, essentially.
It's like a big surround coming in here from Sziky. Drones even being brought in to kind of disrupt these Zealots' positioning. And yeah, Sziky gonna break out of this no problem.
I wonder if they suspect, I mean, they have to know that, like, there are no Mutalisks coming from Sziky at this point. Seeing that amount of links, you have to suspect it, to be honest.
I mean, these Muta are at least going to be forced to fully pull back and defend, or he is dead to Sziky here. That should buy Sziky enough time to get some spores down and give Bonyth time to produce Corsair.
Yeah, we have 1 Corsair out so far. Plus 1 air probably on the way.
Back.
Okay, so he's going for the... Oh, but look at these links, dude. I mean, this... He left with his links and his mutas. I don't think...
Yeah, he's
There's 1 Zealot from his ally here, at least.
2 Sunkens,
I don't know, dude.
That's it. I think
this is gonna kill a lot
got
of
this, man. This is so many slings.
Good drone drill throw.
Yeah, really good drone drilling. The Sunkens are going to end up falling.
And the mutas come back, yeah. They realize they need to.
Just 1 Sair from Bonyth.
Here he goes. He's gonna get in the drones. Okay, he could have gone with more drones, but he went for the Sunkens. If he had only targeted drones, he could have killed a lot more, I think. Right now, they're even in economy.
Yeah, still though, this is going to force Banana to fully defend at this
Yes.
point, right? As you mentioned, the big advantage now is there is no Sunkens. He is
Right.
completely vulnerable to any kind
Exactly,
of
yeah.
counter. You know Ziki's going mass speedling. All
There we
he's
go.
going to do is counter all day.
Yeah, these Mutalisks can't get anything done because he went for those Sunkens earlier. So now he has to have no other counterattack defense, essentially.
Oh,
But I would still
though,
love to see one Mutalisk go to Sziky just to vibe check. Do you have spores, right? To force that investment. And then defend with the rest. That could be pretty sick. Yeah, he does have spores at this point, so he bought enough time.
Yeah, third hatchery of Sziky, though, is exposed. He's going to need to spore that up eventually. Oh, wow, look at bottom left. It's Lyndon actually expanding. This is a very early expansion timing.
Right, so that's one thing the DKs are good for. They give you map control and they let you expand, essentially, in a way that Reavers don't in the same way. So Reaver's got a bit more aggressive at this point, but he's actually choosing to expand. And if you get an expansion up as Protoss, and your opposing Protoss doesn't have it, you can just eat literally 1 versus 2. Like, it's that strong, the Protoss late game.
Man, look at Banana's eco. Really rough still. Only 8 drones out of him. A lot of this is really going to ride on Lyndon to kind of carry this mid game.
Yeah, for sure. And we might have to see some Dragoons even in his space so he doesn't just die to Corsairs. That could become a thing.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
But yeah, this expansion, dude. I don't know. I mean, Sziky going for the lair right now, but by the time he gets Mutalisks, I think the opposing Protoss is just going to be out of control at that point. At 2 bases.
Yeah, very true. I don't even know if they've confirmed this natural expansion timing here from Lyndon. It kind of feels like these DTs have completely put Bonyth and Sziky in the dark here.
Yeah. Delaying the enemy expansion. Okay, that was a big pick-off with the hidden Overlord barely providing vision from the high ground. That was actually not visible to the enemy right there.
Yeah, really intelligent positioning there from Sziky.
So Bonyth probably wants to take his own expansion soon. Still hasn't been able to because of the DT.
I feel like these Muta need to be getting some damage done at this point. Yeah, sure, he definitely had to worry about counterattack timings. There are those lings on the map, but it's been plenty of time now. Even if Bonyth, or even if his teammate just sent a couple Zealots to block the ramp, and then it allowed time for these Mutas to get some damage done, because he could be picking off Dragoons, these lings.
He's got to run. Oh no, the moving shot. He actually got caught. He can't run anymore.
Yeah, you can't do this to Bonyth. Can't do
I was just thinking as you were talking about how he needs to do stuff with the Mutas. I'm like, okay, he's got to be careful for those Corsairs, because that's the one thing Bonyth has. He's on 1 base so far, but he totally shuts down. Okay, look at this now. Off position DT. This could be massive now that there are no Corsairs anymore. I mean, no Mutalisks anymore.
There's no Sunkens either. There's Scourge. Good game.
Oh no. Okay, so they were looking okay for a while with the faster expansion, but this is
it's a 2v1 now.
It is a 2v1, yeah. And Bonyth is getting his own expansion, so eventually Bonyth's gonna have 2 bases too. Like, the only way right now for Lyndon and Banana to win is for, well, okay, I mean, this is one way, right? You could kill one opponent and play
just
it out.
Kill the Zerg. That seems like that's always the answer in 2v2. Like, oh, what should I do? Just go kill the Zerg.
Yeah, right. Also, Bonyth is going to defend now. I don't know if there's enough here to withstand Bonyth's reinforcement.
You know what's really funny is there's still no, like, detection for the DTs. If Lyndon had, like, 1 DT here.
Yeah, blocking the ramp. That would be so sick, actually. Damn, you're right. Like, if he hadn't lost that 1 DT at the top right, remember? And blocked the ramp right now? I don't know, man.
Would have been huge.
Then we'd be having a game.
I mean, this is still a very powerful timing here. Out of
he could still kill Sziky. Oh, and look, he's making a spore, so he's actually getting back into the game at top left.
How did he survive? I guess the DT.
The DT, 90 kills on the DD. Okay, that's the answer. One invisible man.
Wow, suddenly, yeah. Feels like there's a little bit of a turning point in this game.
Yeah, Sziky has Overlord speed at this point, so you cannot just kill everything with a DT anymore. However, will Sziky even survive this?
He He's got a good amount of Sunkins, 3 Sunkins, Ling's still in production, Bonyth's got his back. I think there's a good shot he lives here.
There's like enough here to repel the Bonyth reinforcements while also threatening to get Zerg. He's just going for it now, sending everything in. So getting on top of those Sunkins, pretty good SimCity of course, Bonyth coming with some Zealots.
Ooh, Bonyth focusing down those Archons, trying to prevent the big damage from getting done here. Still, good surrounding from Sziky, another Sunken even being morphed behind the natural, good drone control, but in the end,
yeah,
I think he's done it, man. I think Ziky's broke.
Damn, that's crazy. And remember, his teammate is actually not out of the game. Because...
Oh, far from it, yeah. Look at the money banked up here for Lyndon even. Almost 700
he knows
gas.
that as soon as he makes Overlords, he's gonna just lose them to Corsairs, so he wants like a few Spore Companies first, but... Yeah, I think Sziky's dead, man. I don't think so, because we've got reinforcement coming from Bonyth, but also more red units, so...
True.
I don't think it's enough.
I don't know, man. Bonyth, he's like, I gotta save my best friend here, Sziky. We can do it. Anything's possible if we do it together. And then 3 Archons show up. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's rough.
Alright, never mind. Maybe we're not that good of friends.
Alright, so he's taking a third. This is gonna be a 3-base Protoss, dude. This is like disgusting, mega strong late game. At this point, like, Zerg can't even do anything, man. With mutating.
Sziky's out of it. He's just got a pool. There's no tech to his name.
Bonyth coming in again, yeah, with the Corsairs.
Just gonna keep erasing every Overlord on the map.
Which is cool, but like he loses the 1v1 to the other Protoss at this point. You know?
Yeah, I think he does. I mean, PvP is Bonyth's matchup, right? If he accidentally makes a Reaver, I could see him coming back from this.
Oh, look at the Archons even.
Wow, so much damage done. Sziky does make it out with a drone, but yeah, it's over.
This is not insignificant, because Sziky had speed Overlords to detect DTs. So now, again, there is no detection, which means, okay, well, I mean, it is a robo, okay, at this point. So, yeah, you might get your wish. He's making
Anything's possible with Bonyth and a Reaver, man. I'm not saying he's out of this one yet, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we also have the Zerg issue, right? This is a ticking clock, he might come back. And at this point, honestly, dude, it's worth it to go Hydrolysks, like, I'm not kidding. Hydro Lurkerling, like, play a normal game. You know what you can do, actually? Get some Queens with Spawn Broodling, and just kill the enemy Templar to help your Protoss. If you can get back in the game.
Yeah, just surviving at this point is, like, good for him, you know, if he just did nothing but just take up top left and make mass Sunken, mass Spore, say, Bonyth, you can never attack me.
Right. Like at your ramp even. Hey, 1 base.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's going to need to. There's just no reason not to.
Also, his ally is so strong at this point. I think he's under his protection, and honestly, dude, like, I wouldn't fear for my life at this point, if I were the Zerg.
I think you're right.
So Bonyth's plan, I guess, is to get a speed shuttle and make a miracle happen. It's the only way, but he's so far behind at this point. Not only with this 1v2, but just behind the enemy Protoss too.
So we are seeing the Queen's Nest top left out of Banana. He could be very well going for Spawn Broodling to pick off any potential Templars that Bonyth brings out.
Of course, little does he know, there aren't any.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, I mean, even Ensnare, dude, in a PvP, like, I'd like to have that. In a 1v1, just enemy gets Ensnared, sure. Also, we have a hive on the way, apparently.
A big Ling counter, just really trying to prevent a third base of Bonyth, and I think that's a great call.
Yeah, that's really one way you can help, actually. Just checking these expos. Looks like he might be counterattacking, so Bonyth is fighting a really difficult battle and at the same time getting counterattacked by several Links in his base.
Ooh, those Reavers gonna get some big shops. Oh, this was exactly what he needed to do. Zerg going to eliminate that natural expansion.
Yeah, huge. Okay, so some Zealots come down. He's at least not gonna lose all of it, but yeah, I mean, this push from Bonyth, this is like his last desperate chance, but he's making something happen here. This is actually a little bit scary. Do we have Storm, though?
Oh,
no, we don't. Not yet.
Wow. Bonyth catching a couple Templar, bringing.
Oh, that's a bunch of clump of units.
in.
We might get a 6 Scarab. Okay, no.
It was still a pretty good one. Got
Yeah, and he's chasing the army, which is an interesting choice, actually. Okay, no, turning around, going for the base now. But, like, do we have a Storm with a Templar?
We have. Yeah, I think we have one Storm.
Yeah. Could be huge.
Especially if he storms the Reaver. No,
I don't know if he has it yet. He doesn't have Storm yet.
Gotta press Storm. Oh, man, dude. I told you, Bonyth, you just can't count him out once he has a couple Reavers.
Yeah, you just can't. I don't know. This is okay. So Ling's coming in. So Zerg is back in the game now. Zergling's coming into flank. Bonyth sending it. I mean, Banana, Luna, and everything they have. Can Bonyth hold here?
Man. Good pickup though from Bonyth, just keeping these Reavers alive,
Just counter at the same time.
Continue to deal this damage. Yeah, counterattack from the Zerg.
Yeah, just getting. I mean, it's the 1v2 at this point. Where 1v1 he had a chance there, but just the Lings just coming in all the time. Gotta go for reinforcements. It's just too much.
Yeah, just a little too much here. Bonyth down to 48 supply, or 42 supply. Ooh, nice Reaver Scarab. Showing him what's up. That last Reaver shot. Oh, man, dude. It's so funny. He made it such a good game still.
Yeah.
But with that, Banana and Lyndon actually going to take their first win of the series. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, also a really good mirror, dude. I wonder if in game 3 they're going to go for the Master Ling again. Because they've done it both games right now. It's a fine strat. I mean, they've never had an unwinnable position, so let's find out.
If I'm Bonyth and Sziky, and we're two really good 1v1 players, I think you pick Sparkle, right?
Yes,
you play Sparkle and you get an advantage that way.
Let's see what they pick. I hope they do that.
Yeah, I think there's a good shot that they do. But yeah, let's check it out. Sounds like game 3 is ready to go here. So yeah, let's jump into the action.
Yeah, no, Luna. I thought it was Sparkle.
Oh, I thought it was Sparkle too. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I guess it is Luna. Okay, cool.
All right.
I mean, Luna looks like yeah, top right gonna be Sziky, his teammate. Bonyth, cross map, bottom left.
Yeah.
And yeah, looks like top left here we got Banana once again as the Zerg, swapping it up. And bottom right we have Lyndon as the Protoss.
Now, is this the new Luna, like the remake with the third base gas, or is this the actual original from like 2004? Do we know?
I think it's a new remake. I think it's.
Well, the gas is at the bottom. They wouldn't do that these days, would they?
Right? Wait, I don't know. To be honest with you, dude. Maybe you're saying this is the old one?
It's the old one with the mineral only. That's sick.
Whoa.
Okay.
I mean,
that's
I
a blast from the
remember
past.
that top right base that Ziky's at just has the worst natural of all time.
Dude. That's actually the main problem with Luna. Like, it's not the mineral only thirds. The problem is that you can only forge expand on some spots. You know? So he's saying this is the bad mineral version. Yeah, Zerg is like, have fun, X1 versus like one base marine, one bite. But anyway,
yeah,
so,
they messed this up? What?
I mean, this is in the pool, I guess. They picked it, like, the one from SP. I don't know. I would expect the remake, but here we are. Anyway, so cross positions, of course. So we're gonna see a 2-gate from Bonyth. Yeah, and like a 9-pool speed, probably, from both Zergs, I would imagine.
Man, getting a little bit of nostalgia here with the old Luna. This is crazy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like Boxer's crazy lockdown in TBT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like 25 ghosts, like pretty sick. Famous play. Okay, so speed just started from Sziky. Speed or lair, we don't know yet, but and again, are we gonna get it?
Oh, he's too good.
Dude, that's a 1v1. I'm telling you, man, that's like a 1v1 skill coming in right now.
Yeah, it absolutely is. He just has this little demon probe, man. It's so difficult to play against.
Yeah, B-Su Bonyth, like something about starting with B and killing people with probes. I don't.
Yep.
Okay, so both Zergs went for speed, right? So
Yes.
no longer going 9 pool fast layer like in both previous games. But Bonyth and Sziky sticking to their style with the mass link so far.
Yeah, kind of a interesting adjustment out of Banana here. I wonder how that's gonna end up playing out. But it
Bonyth
looks
is
like
here
he's
with the
going
first
for a
Zealot.
counter.
The first Banana and Lyndon Zealot is also on the way though. So he's gonna show up here pretty soon.
Oh man, big surround. Oh shoot, I thought they had those things for
Oh,
free.
dude. Yeah,
They should have, for sure.
that was dangerous.
Yeah, both teams just full pressure right here. 9 pool speed from both the Zergs, 2 gate from both Protoss. Everyone trying to group up here at Banana's ramp.
Yeah, Banana getting a sunken now, and once he has that, it gives a lot of freedom of movement, because now they don't need to have like all the zealots there all the time. So he's actually going to counter attack now. One zealot goes down, by the way, it's a pretty big pickoff. Got some classic Sziky links in the Protoss base, why not? Again, ambush here, so those are going to reinforce. They got ambushed by a bunch of links out of the fog of war. Zealots on the way as well to top right. And they committed with a hatchery on the ramp, which doesn't have sunkens yet, so this could be dangerous.
A good probe control there. Lyndon only losing 1 probe.
Oh, they're turning around, so they're not going to force the issue on the ramp, apparently. Lyndon and Banana. Or are they? I'm not sure.
I think they will here. There's no sunken up there top right yet. I think that hatchery is exposed. We'll have to see.
Looks like they are going to poke up, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
he gets the
canceling even,
cancel.
yeah.
Oh, you never want to cancel a hatchery if you're Sziky.
Right, but honestly, dude, I think it may have been the right call. And he had to. Like, it was bad, but he had to do it.
Yeah, it's painful. You never want to, but good call.
Dude, we're down to like 4 drones. Like, okay, so going in, charging the Sunkens. Okay.
Focusing the drones.
Yeah, he got really 2 drones. Dude, that's so massive. He cut the economy in half, bro. Insane.
Yeah, cancels that Sunken, so it's actually going to be 3. Wow. And yeah, it looks like Bonyth off to a big start here.
Yeah, Sziky just has, twice the drones. Like, it's massive. Okay, so they want to make something happen now with Sziky to make up for that. Can they, though? 3 Sunkens, dude. I don't know, man.
I think if you cancel that hatchery if you're Sziky, just live, right? Bonyth called it 2 drones.
Yeah,
just live with more than 2 drones. Just live.
Exactly.
Like, literally,
yeah, the Evo Chamber's good. That is really good. You need like defense right now. Like, this is the final. If he can survive it, he's gonna carry his team, dude. If you survive 1v2 in 2v2, you're actually such a carry.
For sure.
And it looks like he is. He's not gonna die. Yeah. He's holding
good
alone.
Drone drilling. Yeah, those 2 Sunkens are placed so well. The Evo Chamber,
didn't even cancel the hatch. The confidence.
Yeah, he knew he had it. Well done here from Sziky. And with that, good game is called, actually. Banana jumping straight to it. It looks like Bonyth and Sziky taking game number 3 to once again take the lead in this series.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a slugfest. Both teams went for 9 pool speed mass assault. The only way to play alternatively is if you like cannon up and tech. Like, you can even make cannons in your ally space if you want to play that style, but neither player really going for it. So
yeah, kind of interesting. That cannon style I see a lot more often against like Zerg Terran and stuff like that, but still very good in this matchup. But yeah, I don't know. They haven't shown it yet. This was the first time we really saw the Banana not go for quick layer,
right.
And went for that speedling. So maybe a little bit of adjustment. Maybe they should go back to, what's been working. But either way, it will be once again their pick for map choice here. So we'll have to see what they have planned.
Yeah, should be able to go into that any moment now.
Still hoping we get to see Sparkle a little bit, but we'll see. All right, sounds like we are ready to go with game number 4 here, folks. So yeah, let's jump right into the action.
The chosen map is Paradiso. Now, is this a remake of Dante's Peak, or what's that map called again? I don't remember. Yes, this is the one, right? Okay.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Yeah,
I know there's a Dante's Peak remake, but I don't remember its name, basically.
Gotcha.
It's basically just the same map with like minor adjustments. But yeah, we've got Sziky at the top left and Bonyth at the top right, so it's going to be top versus bottom here.
That makes things easy. Ooh, Bonyth's hoping for that fast layer here. Huh, kind of interesting.
Lyndon at the bottom left here as the Protoss, and Banana as the Zerg at the bottom right.
Yeah, after that game 1, it seems like they seem to be pretty happy with, Banana being the Zerg, Lyndon being the Protoss.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they choose, like, whom to pick Zerg based on, like, if they're gonna go fast layer or not. Like, maybe they have a preference for which style they're playing. That could be it.
Could be it. Yeah, definitely could be it. Lyndon definitely seems very comfortable being the early expanding Protoss. When we saw them win the previous game earlier, it was off of that DT expand that you called out. I kind of would like to see them try something again, right? That was definitely their most dominant performance in this series so far, and maybe something they could replicate.
Yeah, interestingly enough, their one win came from out-macroing the 1v1 players, right?
Yeah,
which is not really something a lot of people would have expected, perhaps. But 2-gate coming out from Lyndon and Banana, and I'm assuming do we have a gas from Bonyth? We do.
Oh
okay.
wait, we do. Whoa.
Yeah. So
right.
Bonyth going 1-gate gas. Now this is like a little risky against 9-pool speed, 2-gate all in, obviously. But if you get away with it, like he was saying, he's hoping for non-speed, he's hoping for fast layer. It's actually really nice.
And I think that's a good read, right? We were already anticipating it. Hey, the 9-pool speed game didn't turn out so well. Maybe go back to fast layer. They have to be thinking it as well. So seems like Bonyth just spot on with the read this game.
Yeah, now he can go for a DT expansion, which is more macro and defensive, or fast Reaver. And then, if his Zerg ally is equal to Mutalisks to the other Zerg, but you have a Reaver, that's pretty sweet. You don't always get that though, because if you're giving up map control like this, oftentimes your allied Zerg is going to get forced to like make Sungets and stuff, so he won't actually have Mutalisks in time. But nonetheless, there's a lot you can do with a tech advance like this. It's going to get scouted though. This Overlord might actually die to a Dragoon.
Yeah, you got to be very careful with these early Overlord scouts, especially against Protoss. That 1-gate tech, yeah, that's a dead Overlord. He's not even paying attention to it. So yeah, it looks like Banana gonna end up losing that first Overlord, and that is a very big deal in 2v2.
It's like you're getting away with fast gas, and you're killing an Overlord, because in 2v2 you're just assuming there's not going to be anti-air in this matchup. You're just not really worried about that, usually. Stargate, yeah, okay. So he's going to be the anti-Mutalisk guy. Sziky went for 2-hatch, so actually his opponent did too, but you're just not counting on being able to match the tech Zerg versus Zerg, possibly because Bonyth is giving up a lot of map control going for this fast tech. He sent one Zealot over to his ally. That's a really big deal. Or I mean, Banana and Lyndon, they traded a Zealot, which is a big deal if you're going to get attacked. But at this point, their opponents are just teching, so I have to give the advantage to Bonyth and Sziky for getting that fast gas, while their opponents went for 2-gate.
Yep. I'd agree. We're already seeing that +1 air weapons on the way. Looks like Bonyth will be very dedicated to this Corsair tech. Spire just now going down inside the main of Banana here. Gets scouted by that Bonyth probe that is still alive.
Okay, and this Dragoon here, 2 Dragoons even, I would have expected a Sunken by now normally.
Same. And we're seeing a drone scramble for it. Probe it, preventing the Sunken from going down. Hilarious, man. He's so good. Oh, man.
Okay, so they had a probe in there, right? Bonyth and Sziky. They knew exactly what was happening. They even getting some drones.
You're kidding.
Oh no, Zekylings.
Yeah, Zekylings just found that little opening.
It was actually a really good reactive pivot, where they saw what was happening, and they were like, dude, if you don't get a Spire and you just make Links now, we have something going here. And that's what they're going for. Because they saw the late Sunken. And they baited it into being done too, because like, when your opponent has gone fast gas, you don't feel threatened. So that's why he greeded a lot. Okay, this is insane though.
That's
break
bad.
it out. We need Sziky's links to be here too. Okay, they're coming in now.
Okay, so 3 Dragoons. Corsair is still dealing damage inside the main. That Spire is not done. Could be a big supply block coming in here.
If he can just find the Overlords, but he doesn't know where they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both both of the Protoss ally. That's pretty sweet.
Sziky not mining gas. Barely, actually. I think he just started putting them back on gas, and I think the Spire is definitely delayed, definitely behind.
Yeah, because they were making these links, but then a lot of the links were just idling in Sziky's base, which I don't understand. I mean, you're not going to be afraid of a Protoss counterattack. So, but at least they got this control block. Oh, big ambush here. Big fights.
Sziky has more lings to kill win. Oh, maybe not. Jeez.
Sziky getting ambushed and losing, so, okay. These Corsairs, though, this could be a massive issue. They have an attempted counterattack. Yeah, he's got to turn back, he doesn't have enough. So attempted counterattack, but yeah, Sziky ready with the Sunkens. Very good.
Yeah, 2 Sunkens even. There's no way he's breaking up this ramp.
Is there a cannon in Bonyth's main? Because otherwise those Corsairs could be in trouble. There is, okay. Yeah, trying to go up a ramp, I mean, this is just not going to work, dude. Like, Sun gets on the ramp with links to block. It's desperation.
Did force a little bit of a drone pull, but yeah, now the Spire is completed here from Sziky. He will be able to begin some Mutalisk production here.
Yeah, and with the Muta, Scourge, plus Corsair, they have complete and utter air control, and they're probably going to try to kill the enemy Zerg. What they don't have, though, is muscle on the ground against a 3-gear Dragoon. Which... Okay, so with these links, they're hoping to... Very good 4 drones there. Being prepared, by the way. But with these links... Oh, the Mutalisks, though. I think Sziky, again, is going to hold 1v2, which is actually insane. So much value. If he can block these Dragoons, which he is.
Yep, drones getting in the way as well, preventing the run-up from these Dragoons. Sunken's just doing endless damage. Mutalisk still alive.
The game sense to be standing there with 4 drones, knowing the opponents, like this is their one play, this is what they want to do, and being completely right about it.
And Bonyth even moving in, counter-attack with the Corsairs simultaneously. There's no way they're getting up this ramp.
For sure. Bonyth even sending, reinforcements to stand up there. I like this, this style is really interesting to me, because they're holding the ramps with Sunkens and cannons, while going Muta Corsair to dominate the enemy Zerg.
Looks like this will be a counter timing from Lyndon and Banana to the top right. At the same time, though, Sziky Mutas in the main here of Lyndon.
Yeah, huge.
Uncontested.
This is an alternative way to play, I'm telling you, like, cannons and tech. I mean, okay, this is a little dangerous, actually.
This is very dangerous. Probe's a little late, to be honest with you.
Look at that setup, though! Dude, he's so beefy on the high ground.
He's just sitting there. He's like, you ain't gonna make me move. There's no way, man. Oh, no.
Wow. So yeah, all they have, Lyndon and Banana, is like a bunch of Dragoons. But they can't get up a ramp. They can't get anywhere. A DT even. Oh,
no,
so you could expand.
now there's no making it up. Yeah.
You could expand.
Yeah, he can definitely expand now. We're seeing that. Looks like Lyndon and Banana gonna be forced to push off here. Wow. Look at that Corsair count. He deleted the 2 Overlords that were in Lyndon's main, and yeah, Corsair's gonna continue to do this. This is just gonna spiral out of control now. Right? Like, Zerg can't build anything.
Dude, I love this photon cannon into superior tech style. I keep telling people it's a valid way to play, and they keep doubting me, but we're seeing it here.
It's so strong. Another Overlord going down.
Finally, some Dragoons showing up to help so his ally can get into the base. Oh, dude, that was some beast. Does he have +1? I bet he does, dude.
Yeah, I think
that was some sick. Yeah. Sweet. Oh no, it's Corsair DT! Yeah, why not? Why expand when we can just win the game, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is a dead Zerg now.
Yeah.
What can you do? There's no making it out of here. Oh, he's gonna pick off the Overlord before it.
Classic. The Larva even.
Man, good game being called here from Banana and Lyndon. And it looks like